3, 2, 1, now. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at the patch notes. These are what are being changed on Friday, I believe is the update at like 2 a.m. Pacific time. Really, really early. The cup, thank you. It holds a lot of water, so it works great. I'm just reveling in my degen. Okay, adjustments. Dear Rivals, we're excited to kick off Season 1.5 right away with some refinement to our superheroes and villains. As a reminder, players can look forward to comprehensive adjustments to team-up abilities beyond numerical tweaks starting in Season 2. Without further ado, let's get straight into the balance adjustments. Indoctrinated, that's the word, thank you. Vanguard, Captain America. Steve will receive some enhanced survivability. His vibranium energy cell will feel smoother, and his ultimate ability will be more attainable thanks to a reduced energy cost. He will be able to shield himself with Living Legend mid-leap. Increased vibranium energy cell's projectile speed from 60 meters per second to 80 meters per second, with ricochets ramping up from 100 meters per second to a supercharged 150 meters per second. He definitely needs some big buffs, so little reworking. Reduce the energy cost of Freedom Charge ultimate ability from 3100 to 2800. Some drastic number change. Well, every time we have a Captain America on my team, channel guest is like, yep, you lose. So, and usually I do lose. Enhance Captain America's combat experience by separating Sentinel Strike from melee attacks. Captain America will be able to use melee attacks while his shield is thrown or during the team-up ability charge Aegis state to activate the first 2 hits of his Sentinel Strike. Additionally, while airborne, using melee attacks will no longer trigger the Super Soldier Slam ability. Yeah, I'm just gonna nod in it. Also act like, yes. He's like being reworked. Hi Mojo, welcome. He still does no damage, but he will stay alive for much longer. Okay, cool. Thanks for the TLDR. Doctor Strange, our beloved Sorcerer Supreme, will take a modest hit to his survivability. I love the way that they word their what's happening. Reduce space health from 650 to 600. Groot, I am Groot. We'll be increasing the threat range of everyone's favorite floral colossus. Increase Thornlash wall placement range from 15 meters to 18 meters. Cool, so you can go a little further with them. Magneto. The Master of Magnetism will experience a slight dip in survivability, but will be compensated with a small surge in offensive ability. Increase iron volley projectile damage from 35 to 40. Increase metallic curtain's energy consumption from 50 per second to 65 per second. Reduce its maximum duration from 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds. Even half a second makes a big difference. Thor, the mighty Asgardian, will offer a greater user experience after unleashing Awakening Rune. Unleash the Thunder. Remove the shared cooldown time after the duration of Awakening Rune ends. Venom, the symbiote menace, will enter the fray more menacing than ever, with a heightened threat upon entering the battle and a leaner energy appetite for his ultimate ability. Adjust the knockback effect of Frenzied Arrival from vertical to inward with an inward knockback angle of 75 degrees. Reduce the energy cost of Feast of the Abyss ultimate ability from 2800 to 2500. Okay. Decreasing bolt charges for Captain America and Venom. Little annoying as a support the Venom and Captain America changes, but nothing a Soulbind can't beat. Black Widow. Duelists. Natasha's combat effectiveness has been enhanced, increasing the threat level to enemies after using her ultimate ability. Increase the magazine capacity of the Red Room rifle from 8 to 15. Is that just her normal shot? Enhance the slow effect of Electroplasma Explosion ultimate ability on enemies from 80 to 55%. Thank you. I felt like you can't even move. Additionally, it will apply a 15% vulnerability effect, though, to hit enemies for 4 seconds. Dang, so she's gonna be able to one-shot people when she ults them, and they're slow. She might be decent with that all. If you're an aimer, like, you can just wipe a team. Hawkeye. We're sharpening Clint's survival instincts and honing his close quarters capabilities, while his ultimate ability takes aim with greater peril. Increase base health from 250 to 275. Reduce projectile damage of blast arrow from 20 to 15. While the spell field damage will be increased from 25 to 32. Reduce the cooldown time for Crescent Slash from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. Dang, why does Hawkeye need all these buffs? I thought he was already good. Increase bow draw speed during the duration of Hunter's Sight ultimate ability and raise damage multiplier from 1.2 to 1.35. Why? Why does he need all these buffs? Okay, whoever's on this team is definitely a Hawkeye main. Hella. The Asgardian goddess of death will cast a longer shadow with an increase to her mid to long range suppression. Damage fall off of the Night Sword Thorn at 30 meters will be changed from 70% to 80%. Why are we buffing all the snipers, Marvel? Rivals? Nice. Iron Fist. Lin Lai will bring fresh techniques to the martial arts mix, enhancing his Yatji. I'm gonna butcher this if I try to pronounce this. With both fortitude and finesse. Reduce the damage of Jitsundo's first, second, and fifth strikes from 32 to 30, while third and fourth strikes will deal 15 damage instead of 16. Okay, so his final hits are just slightly less damage. He fizzles out with his punches. Yay, Rivals! Like I'm going through all the patch notes, and this will be released this Friday. The final devastating 6th strike has been dialed back from 50 to 55. It just means each of his punches do slightly less damage each time. The cooldown reduction for Dragon's defense has been extended from 1 to 1.5 seconds. Okay, so a little more survivability. Damage of each hit from Yatji will take a hit dropping from 19 to 10 damage. However, each strike from will now delivers an extra blow, dealing damage equal to 1.7% of the opponent's maximum health, including during living chi. Increase the additional maximum health granted by Harmony recover from 50 to 150, so it does less damage but has more survivability now. That's all you gotta know. A new decay mechanism for the extra health has also been introduced, though. 1 second after the ability ends, an additional health will be depleted at a rate of 25 health per second, so shields will go away. Increasing the maximum bonus health converted from damage blocked during Dragon's defense from 150 to 200. Increases base health from 250 to 300. They're turning him into a tank. Is he gonna be like an off tank now, pretty much? Someone who knows how to actually pronounce are laughing. That's why. I admit it, I know I'm pronouncing wrong. Iron Man. Tony will crank up the heat with his unibeam, ensuring that even without camera overdrive, foes will feel the burn. Increase unibeam damage from 120 per second to 140 per second. Is that his when he like opens his chest and everything sprays out? Increase unibeam armor overdrive damage from 180 per second to 190 per second. Why did that need a buff? That's literally the what? Huh? We're buffing snipers in Iron Fist, like the people that people hate playing against the most. Okay. Magic, the Queen of Limbo will see her damage capability be slightly reduced, but the energy cost to unleash her ultimate ability will be slightly lowered. It's time to behold the Dark Child. Decrease the damage dealt by Demon's Rage, regular state from 80 to 72 per second. Reduce the energy cost of Dark Child ultimate from 3,700 to 3,400. And they are ult charged faster. Okay. Mr. Fantastic Reed will stretch his nuisance factor with a greater impact from his ultimate ability. Haha! Increase the spell field radius after landing from flexible elongation from 2.5 meters to 5 meters. So doubling it. Additionally, flexible elongation will now feature a knockback effect, launching enemies outward within the area upon landing. Oh great, this is going to be chaotic. The recharge time for a single use of flexible elongation will be adjusted from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. Increase the damage of Brainiac Bounce, ultimate ability spell from 50 to 70. Oh, lovely. Increase the energy cost from 2,100 to 3,400. Okay, so longer charge it, but it will do a lot of damage. Additionally, a new damage decay mechanism has been introduced. Spell field damage will begin to decrease starting at 3 meters and will reach a maximum reduction of 50 at 10 meters. Going over the patch notes that are going to be in changes on Friday. Why did that man need a buff, right? So I am saying Hawkeye and Iron Fist. Moon Knight. The Hand of Khonshu will offer improved reaction times for foes and an optimized damage logic. Whatever that means. Reduce the Hand of Khonshu Talon's falling speed. Which ability? The Hand of Khonshu's Talon's falling speed. Correct the damage trigger logic for Hand of Khonshu. Is that the ultimate? Okay. See, it was bugged, Philip. The previous mechanism that dealt 75 damage when positioned at the center of the spell field has been removed. Increase the damage of each hit from 75 to 150. Scarlet Witch, for boosting her survivability when unleashing her ultimate ability. Gain an additional 100 health bonus upon activating Reality Erasure ultimate ability. After the ability ends or is interrupted, this bonus health will decay at a rate of 50 per second. I think that's a deserved buff for her. Her ult is so easy to kill. She likes pretty much standing still. Yeah, she needed it. That's a valid change. All the other changes I don't really get, but... Spider-Man, we're slightly reducing Web Cluster cooldown to increase his offense. His Web Cluster energize time from 3 seconds to 2.5 seconds. Fair. Star-Lord, Peter's mobility is getting a stellar upgrade. Increase rocket propulsion's maximum energy from 1200 to 1800. Sweet. Okay. I think that's a fair change too. I like Star-Lord buffs because he's more skill-based. He's fun. I like him. I like his design. Storm. We've toned down her Tempest from long range and recalibrated her bonuses, offering less of a boost to herself and more to her allies in the eye of the storm. The damage fall off of Windblade at 30 meters will be changed from 70% to 60%. Reduce Storm's damage increase from Thunder during weather control from 16% to 12%. However, the damage increase for allies with range has been increased from 8% to 10%. Reduce Storm's damage increase from Enhanced Thunder during weather control from 30% to 25%. Okay. Very minimal Spidey buff, yes, which I think is fair. You know? But I don't get why Spider-Man has such a tiny buff versus like Iron Fist, who's just impossible to kill now. That does not make sense to me. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Adam Warlock. These are the changes that I really care about, are the strategists. Adam's damage capability will be enhanced along with a slight increase in healing ability after activating Soul Bond. Increase the damage of Quantum Magic from 55 to 60, which is his left clicks. Or his, you know, just his damage in general. Additionally, the damage fall off at 40 meters will be changed from 50% to 60%. At 40 meters. Increase the healing amount provided by Soul Bond to linked allies from 10 per second to 15 per second. Cool. So Soul Bond will heal a little bit more. His, he still, you know, he does put out a lot of healing still. Just not as much as Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is busted. Survivability and healing ability during activation of the ultimate ability will be increased, while the frequency, duration, and intensity of the ultimate ability reduced. Additionally, Tyrone's threat level will be enhanced. Cloak's name is Tyrone. Increase the energy cost to activate Eternal Bond ultimate ability from 3,400 to 4,000. That's exactly the change I wanted to. The healing amount of each segment will be increased from 220 per second to 250 per second, though. The duration will be reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. It was already impossible to kill people in it, pretty much, so I'm okay with that. I'm happy. So the ultimate will take longer to charge and won't last as long. And the pause time between segments decreased from 1 second to 0.67 seconds. Now the healing effect from each segment will not stack when overlapping. Only one healing effect is applied. Okay, so it's better to cover area now. Additionally, camera control is unlocked during the activation of Eternal Bond. Cool. A healthy changes for Cloak and Dagger. I think she'd still be good. but she just was charging it way too fast. Increase the vulnerability inflicted on enemies by Terra Cape from 20% to 28% though, so a little more of a discord. Invisible Woman, we're reducing the frequency of her ultimate ability. Thank you. Increase the energy cost of Invisible Boundary, ultimate ability from 4,000 to 4,300. Fair changes. Loki, we're reducing the Trickster's God's ultimate ability frequency while slightly enhancing his survivability. Increase the energy cost of God of Mischief. So they're just making all of the defensive bolts take longer to charge. 3,400 to 4,000. Increase mystical missile charges from 10 to 12. Okay, I like that. These are good changes to the supports in my opinion. Duelist, I do not understand buffing the snipers in Iron Fist. Other ones I agree with. Luna Snow, we're reducing her ultimate ability frequency as well. Increase the energy cost to activate Fate of Both Worlds ultimate from 4,000 to 4,500. Cool. And then finally, team up abilities. Atlas Wand, Luna Snow's team up. Increase healing amount of Frozen Chi from 50 to 75. And slow effect on enemies 20% to 30%. Dimensional Shortcut, increasing sustained combat capabilities of Black Panther and Psylocke. I don't really care about reading these specifically. Gamma Charge, we're reducing the damage capability of Gamma Overdrive, and Hulk's benefits from the team-ups. Okay, because they're always banned. Lunar Force, we're enhancing Moon Knight's survivability after using the team-up ability. So the Fade, well, that's nice. Symbiote Bond, Penny Parker and Spider-Man will enjoy enhanced survivability thanks to suit armor expulsion enhancements. Cool. Okay, that was a lot of reading. Those are the changes that will be coming out for the mid-season patch on Friday. Adam Warlock buff.